But I have a little quick story about this dance here. If I could get a young man to come up here. Anybody? Come here, sir. Right there. There you go. Come here. Nobody says no to the Indian. Just come here. I'm not going to make you dance or anything. I just need you for a second. Come here. How about a big round of applause to show him encouragement to come up here? First lesson in life. Never be afraid to show who you are. All right? There you go. Okay. Long time ago, there was this young man, and he stood before all his people in his village. And this young man had a very, very serious problem. Whenever they asked him to do something, he always, no, I don't want to do it. So when his family asked him, what's your name? Toshi, can you go out into the fields of corn and go help all of our people gather up the corn for our feast tonight? Toshi looked at all his people and went. So then all his people came to him and said, Toshi, can you go and help us clean this arena, make it all nice for a beautiful powwow? Toshi looked at his people and said, so what happened was, all his people, they began to get tired of him, not wanting to participate, not wanting to help. And finally, his own people told him, go. And he left. And over time, all his people forgot about Toshi. And the corn got brought in. The arena was nice and clean, and nobody had anything. After a while, nobody even remembered who he was. So he spent a lot of time by himself. And when he spent all this time in the woods, Toshi began to see the animals in a new perspective. He began to watch them. And would you believe he watched the little snakes go slithering by? He watched the little turtles come walking out of the river. He watched the eagles fly in the sky. He saw the deer. He seen even the alligators coming out of the swamps. And he grabbed himself some willow branches and he constructed these circles, these medicine wheels. And he began to go out and imitate all these animals that he was watching in the woods. Soon he found himself slithering right along with the little snakes using his hoops. He got so good at his hoop dancing that he even tricked all the animals of the woods. And he would go out and he would dance amongst the eagles with his sticks. He would go out and imitate and walk with the turtles. And he would talk with the alligators. And one day, one of his elders were coming out and they were walking through the woods from a hunting trip. And they seen Toshi doing this beautiful, beautiful dance. And asked him, Toshi, would you come back to our people and show them this beautiful dance that you've learned? Yes. Yes. And just like that, the way his tribe told him to leave, his whole tribe, because of this dance, welcomed him back. And that's a little short story of one of the versions of this hoop dance. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this dance. This is for you. This is a dance of our circle of life, dance for Mother Earth. And I'm going to be using these hoops to imitate our four-legged brothers and our winged animals. If you see an animal you like, don't be afraid to cheer, clap. It lets me know that your imagination is on full. You're seeing the animals that I'm making. And the hoop dance, ladies and gentlemen. We're real fast, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Preston, world champion dancer, travels all over the United States demonstrating his hoop dance. He's also a grass dancer, champion dancer, and won championship dances all over the United States. Hey, and he also does hoop dancing all over. And we'd like to help him out here. If you like what he's doing, like his dancing, come on out and throw a couple bucks on this blanket, help him out in his travels. Maybe get him a little soup and
some soup and a sandwich like that on his travels, help him out like that in a good way, the right way, the Indian way. Come on out here, guys. Help him out. As we go over to Milwaukee Bucks, hoop dance, guys, hoop dance. If you like what you see, give him a little love, a round of applause. Yeah, that's what's good. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie Preston, hoop dancer extraordinaire. You don't know how to bow though. Hey, just kidding, Ronnie.